Nah, because I didn't let you all slide for a while now. I have kept quiet, but I got time today, and we are talking about Zeb Wells' run on Spider-Man. Because I just went ahead and finished reading Gang War. Yeah, I'm getting caught up still. And my goodness, the ending just has solidified what I've been feeling about this run since I started reading it last fall. By the way, spoilers for Gang War, so don't say I didn't warn you, okay? Okay, cool. Here we go.
You should be happy. You just got promoted, along with the rest of the syndicate. New York used to be full of gangsters. Now, we're the only ones left. The city is ours. Boss. Everyone's licking their wounds now. No one's gonna challenge you for a good long while. But no one's gonna forget that when there was a war, you fought on Spider-Man's side. That's gonna be trouble. City would have burned if I hadn't turned to him. When the cards were on the table, he was the only one I trusted. Knew he'd do the right thing even if it meant helping me. Like it or not, he showed up for me. I owe him. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna beat him to death with my bare hands, loud and in broad daylight, where everyone can see. No one's gonna remember anything after that. Now come on, we've got a city to run. Not the end.
I have let you all talk crap since this issue came out. Everyone was super happy because Junior was drawing it and his artwork is amazing. But my goodness, no one has really been talking positively about this run. And I'm sorry. Like, what Zeb Wells is doing for Spider-Man, what Zeb Wells is doing for Tombstone, are you kidding me? You can't just look that in the mouth and say, nah, this run is trash. And trust me, y'all, I get it. I really do. I get why people are upset because this crap, this right here, this was stupid. There was no reason that Mary Jane needed to basically become her own superhero. I have never said it on this channel before, but I cannot stand Mary Jane Watson. She is the worst love interest for Peter Parker, and I get it. She is the mainstay since Gwen Stacy, but she is just terrible. Like, come with me. I need y'all to see something.
Alright, so let's do this. So, when she's left in the alternate dimension because she saves Peter's life, it's 1 day later, right? She's upset. Then we get a month later. Then we have 3 months later, right? So some quick math here. That is now 4 months. Got a week later. Got another 3 months. Okay, cool. So now we are at a total of 7 months, all right? 7 months since she's been in this alternate dimension and Peter is gone. Then we got another week later, all right? So now we are at 7.5 months, okay? Then we get another month later. Now we are at 8.5 months. 3 months later, 11.5 months later, she's working with this dude. His name is Paul. And then as we go deeper in, you see that she starts having feelings for him. Not even a full year, and she falls for this dude.
And I'm going to try not to get on my high horse about this because I'm sorry. Peter has done nothing but been heaven and hell for this woman. Peter literally gave up his marriage for her in the hopes that they would figure it out and come back together to save Aunt May. Like, this man loves her so freaking much. She knew he was coming back, and yet not even a full year later, she is sleeping with another dude. Okay? And then I even get this, okay? There is no reason for Kamala Khan to die in a Spider-Man comic whatsoever. Now, granted, I will say this, I really enjoy the fact that they did it so they could help resurrect her because she is also part mutant and part human. I love that. And Amon Vanelli's doing great on her Miss Marvel run. But again, I get it. Stupid for her to die inside of a Spider-Man comic. But what I just read you all, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They have been building up to this awesome confrontation between Tombstone and Spider-Man, and it has been absolutely gorgeous. Wells has continually shown that he knows Spider-Man, that he knows who his villains are, including the one and only Tombstone. He has shown that he had the ability to take the toys that are in the sandbox and play very well with them. He's taken Tombstone and brought him back out to the forefront. Even the toys that were set up before he took over, he handled Ben Reilly, who is now Chasm, wonderfully in the Dark Web crossover. And as much as I have been gassing up what he's done with Tombstone, don't get me started on Norman Osborn, who is now the Gold Goblin, and the chilling things he set up with the fact that Norman is trying to fight his inner demons that are still there, even though his sins have been cleansed, and trying to actually be a better person, not only for the city, for himself and Spider-Man, but just because he just wants that second chance in life. And man, when I tell you, when I read this panel,
I did what I had to do. My sins are no longer in Peter. The spear was made to hold them, but say it. But I knew it wouldn't. The spear is not their home. I am. I had to say Peter. I didn't have time, but I knew. If given the chance, my sins would come home.
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? After something like that, y'all still want to argue that Zeb Wells is writing the worst run of Spider-Man ever? Are you kidding me? Y'all need to stop tripping. You're fooling yourselves, okay? Zeb Wells and what he is doing with Spider-Man, his run, in my opinion, while I've had those bumps with Kamala and while I had those bumps also with Mary Jane, whatever. And back on Mary Jane again. Marvel, I am begging you, please let this man finally stay with Felicia Hardy. Okay? These few issues right here where he was dating Felicia in a quote unquote attempt to get over Mary Jane, it's not working, okay? We don't want Mary Jane. I can guarantee you the majority of the fan base doesn't want Mary Jane. Let him stay with Felicia. Oh my, like, we already talk about how much Spider-Man and Batman are alike in terms of the rogue galleries, yet you literally have your Catwoman. Just let him be with Felicia. Look, it's a lot. I've talked a lot. I've gone on and on about how much I have enjoyed Zeb Wells' run, and I think y'all just tripping, and it needs to stop, because what he has done for Spider-Man from the first issue, there have been some hiccups, obviously, like I said, I mentioned them before, but overall, it's been an awesome ride, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Anyway, now that I've given you my highlights, which I definitely believe there have been more highlights than misses in Zeb Wells' run, let me know what you all think in the comments below, or Stitch's video, or whatever you gotta do to let me know what y'all think. Other than that, I will catch y'all later. Thank you all for getting caught up with me. Peace.